Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. We are playing as the Covenant of the Holy Plumage. And we've got a slight food deficit issue. Probably because I have overexpanded a little bit on our growth. But that will be okay. Anyway. I am running on the 2.2.3 beta patch, which should make some changes. Some of these planets may actually have the ability to get more districts. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, so that's max agricultural districts -2. Now, so that's one thing, which is fine. I don't care about agricultural districts here. That doesn't do anything. This is nothing. That doesn't do anything special. This is now max mining districts +4. So they added this in because, I mean, as you've seen, there were some planets that we had that it was like, you know, we'd get something like this. Minerals from jobs +15% or 5% or 10%. And it's like, by the way, you can only build 2. Sorry. It's kind of crummy that way. I kind of want to double check to see if we lost anything. That's districts +3, so that's nice. That doesn't do anything. You may notice some squirreliness with my mouse as well. It is a brand new mouse in that it was just taken out of the box within like the last month or two because the scroll wheel was going wonky on my old one, and it's already going wonky. I am rather disappointed in it. I may need to get a completely different mouse. Not that they make these like. So I found someone selling like half a dozen of these new a number of years ago because I really like the feel of them. It's actually a Dell mouse. Nothing really special about it, but just scroll wheels get really wonky. It's very annoying. Anyway, we are playing this game, not talking about mice. I do think that I will build there. I think I want to get into all of these, so I need to kind of rush some of these other things. Should be okay. We're building out our city districts here, so that'll be helpful with that. Okay. We can get a new tradition. What do we want? Public trust officers. Enforcers reduce crime. I don't really care about that right now. We don't have a crime problem. Governor level cap increased by 2, and that would lead to ruler level cap increased by 2. Whereas this would be resource output from workers and slaves increased by 5%. That's better than level cap. So let's go for that. Alright. So we still have the... This is a very, very severe food problem. It is a severe, severe food problem.
Starbase under assault.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright. All the way over there. You're both here. Let's go out there and
research
take that, because that's going to crash my energy credits. Well, we got research plus 20%. That's pretty good. There's another plus 20%. Fleet command limit. Gene modification. Gene clinics. It's a building. We'll get it. It's only 5 months. I'll let some things cycle. I would like to get, like, an increase in food. That would be really nice. Okay, so they have expanded all the way down here. They're not going to take on these guys. And I do not know where you were. Oh, right. No, you were actually going to that system. So I'm going to jump in there. And it's just a lot faster to travel this way. Which is a shame. I mean, you only get this on science ships. I don't see why slowing down the jump thing is that big of a deal. But what do I know, right? Moat harvesting traps would be nice. How am I doing on our resources? I'm getting a good amount of moats. Not getting too many rare crystals. I need more. Omni-knowledge seekers made peace with someone. I'm also kind of thinking that I may want to subsidiaryize these guys at some point. Where are you? You're up there, but you can't really get to me. And making these guys into a subsidiary would also be good. They don't have any defenses or fleet power is equivalent. But I think that's kind of one of the things that we want to work towards. Since we're not going to be able to, you know, get much out of these guys, and expanding too much is not great. I think that forcing them to giving us money is going to be a good plan. Better to leave the crystals alone, because I'm going to need those. Alright, you get up here, please.
Upscaling complete.
You could use a new building. Let's go over the corporate culture site.
Research actualized.
No other planets need buildings. Alright, gene clinics. Food plus 10%. Yes, please. That is what I want. That is very good. Here goes the enigmatic cache. Lackluster update. We apologize, Patron Gemma. We have sadly reached something of a creative roadblock. The Enclave is in disarray, and we have nothing to offer at this time. We thank you for your patronage, as always. Well, we hope the situation improves.
Upscaling complete.
So I'll wait and take these last. I want to get these things. Let's go ahead and build that one.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, they're going at about the same speed, so that's not too bad.
Upscaling complete.
Food's getting better. Down to negative 30. Let's see. I got 5.3k on minerals. I might want to go for
Research
hydroponics
actualized.
farms. Alright, so we've got interlink support systems, barrier point defense. Better weapons might be good. On the other hand, just going for the cheap stuff tends to be a good plan too. We'll get the energy credits. It's only 13 months. Synthetic crystal plants. Ah, I didn't even have the tech for it. Okay. So I do have an L gate, but I think we're going to hold off on that for now. I don't think that getting improved strikecraft helps with anti-piracy. I feel like it should. You know, like each level of the railguns or missiles gives you another point, you know, +1 protection or +1 range. Something like that. I don't know. Just... There need to be repeatable texts that improve these things, because when it's just a flat, you know, a fixed flat thing, there will come a point where there's just literally nothing more you can do to improve your situation. And that's not great. Food processing facilities might be good here. Yeah, let's get that. And Caledon, you've got that, so let's get to mineral purification plant. Got a lot of amenities, although they're producing 20. Yeah, so I think if I got rid of this, that would drop that down to like 1. Which is not great. I think I'm going to have to keep that. I swear, you get one of those and you never need to worry about amenities on a planet ever again. Okay. There is a little temptation to build the bio-reprocessing plants. Make some delicious Soylent Green for our people. But the Pirate-Free Haven... No, not the Pirate-Free Haven. What am I thinking of? The Smuggler's Port. That might be better. That might be better. Yeah, let's do that. And just generally improve the production on that. Okay, you are here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Draxanusum is adaptable. There we go.
Competitors engaged. Upscaling complete.
That'll fix our energy credit issue. Pirate station raided. Alright, both you guys go home. Come back here and build that. Alright, so this is not actually producing all that much piracy. So the question is, do I boost this out a little bit more? I suppose I do. Okay. I guess we'll go with that.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, you have built that there. We have just enough to build there. I'm going to need to get into these two next. These two can wait. So once I get these two, I'll start going back and building out everything that's in those systems. That should be fine.
Upscaling complete.
Vesper has an empty slot. What do we want? More research, I think? Corporate culture site would be good. Temple would be good. We don't have a temple. Let's get a temple. Now we're at negative 19 food.
Research actualized.
Thanatos. I'm gonna have to go for the precinct houses for now. But you can get the that upgraded there, which is good. Scarbray. I should probably just fire Blackthorn. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Food processing, and let's go ahead and build another one of those. And food from farmers. Excellent. More food from farmers. I will take that. Let's definitely see if that fixes some of our food problems. Gotta wait until a month passes. Not a fan of that either. Like, that's one of the reasons why it just feels like you can't prepare for the monthly tick. Because you don't know what you're getting until the month ticks over. There we go, plus 59. Yeah, so we're now getting a lot. So we're good on that point.
Upscaling complete.
I have a pretty incredible naval capacity, but I don't want to build out my fleets with just cruisers.
Upscaling complete.
I don't think that I... Nope, I don't have battleships yet.
Building downsized.
What? What? Building just ruined, probably because a pop went away somewhere. But where and what? Alright, nothing there. Branch office? No, it's not that one, but I will take a look at that in a moment. Okay. So they dropped below... Okay, yep. There are pops declining here. Do they have... They do have slaves. You are emigrating. Okay, well. There is a bit of a problem with the slavery nations where they will mandate a certain number of pops, but then they'll put some up on the market, and it just creates a death spiral because they're required to have a certain number of their pops enslaved, but as they sell more, they have to enslave more pops to get there, which then makes more unemployed, which means that they have to then they don't have to, but then they decide to sell more on the slave market, and it just creates this vicious cycle where they decline to nothing. And they don't rebuild these buildings either. Anyway, let's see. That is producing minerals. I don't think we need that. Alloys could be good. Kind of like the idea of giving them a little bit, though. Give them some more jobs. They need some more. They've got We got 20 unemployed workers. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, let's give them some more workers. Alright, so that gives 2 clerks. That's a merchant. That's a soldier. 2 clerks. Okay. So the research or Unity. Let's go for the Unity. You know what? I'm actually getting enough from these that I kind of feel like swapping out for other things. Let's get the illicit research lab and smuggler's port. That'll help them out a little bit.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
And I'm pretty good on minerals at the moment, so... you have decided to open your borders to me. That is fine.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, don't have enough to build an outpost, but we will get there. Baron can have another spot.
Upscaling complete.
What do we want? Not doing any minerals.
Research actualized.
I do have some civilian fabricators. Gives me another administrator job. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, there's railguns. Please, battleships. No. Let's go for deep core mining then. It's about 19 months. Hoto can build something.
Upscaling complete.
Improving research on neighboring tiles. Does it, though? So I believe it just gives 2 researchers now. Yeah, researcher jobs plus 2. Which, I should probably turn this into a research planet, then. Although, let's get a temple first. And Helmenoptera. Food processing facility.
Upscaling complete. Research actualized.
Alright, Cove has no unemployment. Bubbling Swamp, we already have that. Got 57 jobs. We are at 20 housing available. So I'm kind of thinking of things that only give us like 1 job at a time. I could get another miner. It's not bad. Let's do that. Because given the housing problems, we want to be a little bit careful about that. Alright, so we get some more energy credits. Energy Nexus is okay. We'll get that. I really don't like that all these buildings require special resource upkeep. I really don't. It's pretty crummy. Alright, I am getting close to capping out on stuff, so go ahead and upgrade when you get there. You go ahead and upgrade when you get there. That will use up a lot of my alloys. I guess in the meantime, I'll build those. Don't care about those. We can terraform this into a tropical world. There we go. Let's take a look at this this tropical world. There's a lot of generator districts available. We've got Betharian fields and isolated valley. Not bad. Size 16. Yeah, we could turn this into a generator world. Yeah, I'll go with you. Although, I don't know. I mean, I'm making a lot of energy credits as it is. What do we want to call this one? We'll call it Tycoon. I'm having a big problem thinking of names from games that I've played. Oh, fun times. What do we got there? Placid Leviathans. Okay. I'm a little worried about when you're actually going to arrive there. Yeah, 46 days. Okay, I need to just sell some so I don't cap out. We shall sell 250. That's good. Okay, you are here. Let's do that. Jump in there so we can survey it. How long until you get back? Yeah, 8 months to go this distance. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Alright, well, we are doing okay on buildings. We don't have anything else. Where is that one that had the building that collapsed? Right here. Still at 49 population. Well, they should really do something about that. Like, I kind of wish that I could see what their problems are. Like, I'd like to know why these guys have not built up, you know, expanded into these. It is entirely possible that they do not have any, you know what? Actually, I'm going to check that. Let's go ahead and save it. This will be for the, real save, but I want to see why these guys have not built anything on those two planets. Because it is bugging me. Let's see. So they are 70. They are capped out on energy credits. They are capped out on alloys. And yeah, they have not built a shipyard. So this is why they haven't done anything. They can't actually build anything. They build these anchorages, but they can't actually use anything. So I am going to just manually swap this over. And then that's 69. They do have a... They have a battleship? Surplus of... How did you get that? Well, that's ridiculous. Alright, well, that should help. And then...
Situation log revised.
Pop back in here. I'm going to need to double-check all of my stuff, because I have seen situations where it gets a little bit wonky on some things. But, Hopefully not, because I didn't let any time pass. Everything seems okay. Yeah, I got all these things. Alright. Well, for now, hopefully this will allow these two guys to actually do things. Since they haven't, I have no idea where they got this, this battlecruiser from. I mean, obviously it's an event or of some kind, but, yeah, that's pretty crazy. But, anyway. That will be, we'll do more next time. See you then, everyone.